Hi everyone, welcome back to ASX Market Watch and charting trend signals around the world. Absolutely fantastic to have you here today. Really quickly, as you know, we check out the entire world from a chartist's point of view, basically seeing where the world is heading, where the money is flowing, obviously, and we believe that 3 out of 4 stocks might follow the overall index. While I usually start down under Australia, because that's the market that I personally trade, absolutely fantastic story about the Aussie market at the moment. Before I do that, I just want to show you the VIX, or the Volatility Index. This is the Volatility Index. It's a bit of a mouthful, obviously. And as you can see, during periods of intense market activity, such as August 2011, that's this peak up here at 48. But since then, obviously, it's like the volatility in the market has dropped until just on Friday, on the 16th of March 2012, guys, check out this level. It's 1447, and if I just enlarge the chart here, check this out. Look at that low, and look at that low. It has not been seen until way back here. It's actually reaching lows not seen since early 2007. How good is that? Do you think that that's a good sign in the markets? Well, I don't know about you, but to me that does sound good. In fact, early 2007 was pretty much the last phase of the bull market before things started to go awry or a little bit bad, as anyone who's been in the market over the last 4 years will know. Now, I mean, apart from that, how awesome is that? That's really great news. I love that. And obvious to me anyway, that is because of all this cheap money just being thrown into the markets. People, the banks are being loaned money at 1% in Europe. That money obviously has to go somewhere, guys. And and pretty much it looks as though that's where it's going. All right, happy days. This is the All Ordinaries. And as I was talking about last week, we held above that level. Look at this. I mean, how good is this? It's freaking amazing. Bounced right off the trend line. Amazing stuff. And since then, the market has headed upwards. Now, obviously, there's two scenarios here. One is that the market will head down from here. That's not what I want, and that's not what I'm expecting. Again, because of all that cheap money flowing into the markets. That's just my opinion. That's just the way that I'm personally looking at this. And if I am looking at this correctly, which I hope I am, obviously no one's right 100% in the markets 100% of the time. But if I am correct in this instance, then we could be seeing a potential move back up to 5,000. And that would be happy days on the All Ordinaries. Apart from that, seriously, guys, this is the greatest thing on the All Ordinaries. And there's one more thing after this as well. But every technical analyst in the entire world, pretty much, or at least in Australia, is waiting for a close above 4,400 on the All Ordinaries. Now, a lot of these people, these traders, these technical analysts will have an index filter in their methodology, and that index filter will be turned to on with a close above 4,400. Now, just between you and me, what do you think when pretty much every technical analyst in Australia gets their market filter set to on? That's right, the market will go crazy! At least that's the way I see it anyway. So pretty much, yeah, anyway, I mean, seriously, this stuff is absolute gold. It's so fantastic. It blows my mind, and it makes me a very happy man every week. I love the markets. Anyway, that's pretty much it. And anyway, that target was based on psychological levels, 5,000 being a very big fat round number. People love to buy and sell around those numbers. And also based on Elliott wave. Happy days. Okay, next. Dow Jones, really quickly. Obviously, we called our short-term entry signal right there now 3 or 4 months ago. Too easy. And we also called our initial target of 13,126. That target has been met. Happy days on the Dow Jones. Apart from that, the top target would be 14,000 on the Dow Jones. Why 14,000? Based on an Elliott wave, wave 3. And in other words, a target, guys. Check out Elliott Wave. It's great. It's good to do that sort of stuff. Plus 14,000. That's a big fat round number. People like to buy and sell around those numbers. Not rocket science at all in any way, shape, or form. Guys, this is the FTSE in Europe, and obviously, again, we called our short-term entry signal smack bang right there, happy days. And in the meantime, we also called our initial target. Where did we call our initial target? 100% of the previous move. 6,000, also a big fat round number. The market has since met that, or, practically met it. Apart from that, the top target, I just got rid of that, but the top target on the FTSE, according to Elliott Wave, looking at that now, would be 6,600, guys. So that's your top target. That's what I'm looking for in Europe on the FTSE at the moment. Beyond that, a close below 5,750 would be a bad sign for me. Would be an exit signal. Yeah, too easy, absolutely too easy. Really quickly, let's check out the Nikkei. And again, probably about 4 or 5, maybe probably even 2 months ago now, we called, about a month ago, month and a half, called a new uptrend. And as I said last week, I'm glad that we did because, well, bada bim, bada boom, the Nikkei has absolutely taken off to the moon and beyond the stars. Seriously, look at that move. It's amazing. That's more than a 10% move. And guys, let me just explain the beauty of that is if you have a market index like we've got here, if obviously there are individual stocks in that index, some are heading up, some are heading down. So if your index moves 10%, do you think that there's a possibility that some of the stocks within that index will be moving more than 10%? You bet your sweet market that they will be. Anyway, and the point is you have to be able to identify those individual stocks that are moving up as well. And that is where the amazing part of the markets comes in. That's where the beauty of the market comes in. Anyway, that's the Nikkei. And yeah, again, I mean, it just blitzed past 10,000, which was a nice round number, a nice psychological number. So honestly, it's going parabolic. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. I'd keep your trend line in. Trend line is your best buddy at this stage because trend lines can measure parabolic curves. And that's what we're looking for. So we'll probably see some support around 9,700. But if it closes down below 9,500, that's a bad sign or an exit for me at this stage. Until then, the uptrend remains. Hang Seng. No, not the Hang Seng. I mean, Hong Kong is fine, but let's look at China. The reason why I want to look at China is because, yes, someone rightly pointed out last week, absolutely fantastic. Dow Jones does lead the All Ordinaries on a day-by-day basis. That's absolutely correct. We do get our initial lead, but at the end of the day, the market will still head pretty much, according to the money flow individually in Australia. Apart from that, on a longer-term basis, many technical analysts, including Guppy, probably a favorite amongst a lot of you guys as well, he's pointed out that the market, the All Ordinaries, actually follows the Shanghai Composite on a longer-term basis. So that's why I'm looking at it. What we're looking at here is support at the 50-day moving average. If that holds, then that's excellent news. 23.40 is that level there. Now, apart from that, it's still in a quasi uptrend, like a semi uptrend, but basically that is what it is. If it closes above 2,500, that would be an excellent sign on the Shanghai, and I'd be literally starting to buy more than I already have on the All Ordinaries at the moment. And that, my friends, is the world from a chartist point of view. Happy days! It's great to be in the markets at the moment. Look, I'll write about this on my site at ASX Market Watch. But guys, in Australia, we're in a secret bull market at the moment. The reason I say that is because look at this. Look at the All Ordinaries. It's been sideways for the last 7 or 8 months, possibly even more. In the meantime, if you just check out like a lot of the stocks in my personal portfolio, absolutely killing it. That's IMD, that's CAB, TOX is absolutely taking it to Chinatown. It's just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Even Toll Holdings, and beautiful dividends in there at this stage as well. Guys, I'm having an absolute blast. QUB, that was amazing. Obviously, not all of them have turned out fantastically. Some of them have been stopped out. I can't find any at this stage. Not that one. No. Yeah, anyway, I have had some that have been stopped out. I can't find any at this stage, but apart from that, yeah, it really has been happy days on the All Ordinaries. So we are in a secret bull market. In other words, guys, beware and get your market knowledge ready. Apart from that, I will see you next week. Happy trending, and bye for now.